So the December inflation numbers came in, and they came in at 6.5%, guys.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
remember, we were at 7.1%, so that is a decrease that we're seeing in inflation. But wait. There's some information in that you need to know that will prepare you for what's coming down line here. So let's go into that. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. So as we see here, consumer prices fell 0.1% in December, in line with expectation from economists. The consumer price fell 0.1% in December. Guys, this is what I want you to understand. If you've been watching this channel, you know that I've been saying that it's going to go down. Inflation is going to go down. It was at 7.1, so it's down by what, 0.6%? Now, we expected that to happen. That is supposed to happen. What's going to be, and listen to me, guys, this is going to be the big tell, is the difference between getting from that 6 or 5% down to the 2%. Remember, the Fed is saying that they want to get down to 2% inflation. That's going to be a struggle without raising rates higher and higher. And that's what we're going to see.
That's exactly the answer I wanted.
Now, this will make the Fed not push rates by 0.75 or 1%. They're not going to be that aggressive. We have seen that this Fed is not going to be that aggressive. They're not going to push the envelope like that.
Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Even though I think they should. That is my opinion. But they're not going to do that.
why?
They're going to raise 0.25, half a point, maybe, but they're still going to do increases. They're not probably going to do them as frequently, but they're still going to raise rates. This has to happen, guys, for prices to come down. Because if the Fed decreases rates and rates get back to 3%, there goes the prices. We have already seen what sellers will do, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Because if you were a seller, you want the most you can get for your house too.
I made a lot of money off of them.
But we do know, that sellers will raise prices once interest rates come down. They will jack them up. I've done videos and videos showing you this and giving you proof that sellers will do this. Now, just because sellers raise up the prices does not mean, you hear me, guys, does not mean you should purchase the house. Do not feel that way. Spring is coming up. There's going to be a lot of inventory dump that's going to happen in spring.
Patience, my love.
Do not, guys, get pressured to believe that you have to buy these overpriced homes. Don't do it. You haven't been watching my videos this long to finally give in to overpriced homes. What's the motto on this channel? Do not overpay. Don't do it. And then it says here that excluding food and energy, core CPI rose 0.3% in line with estimates. Now, guys, listen, food is going through the roof. We've seen the stories on how much eggs are. They are, what's the average of eggs now? They are $7.37 last week compared to $2.35 a year ago. That's right, an average of $7.37. Guys,
That's $37.
Awesome.
that is insane. It's tripled. So food inflation is really real. It is really real, guys. And that's why I say it all the time. When you're paying $4 for an apple, you've got to know something's going up. You got to know something is wrong with the economy and where we're going.
Small businesses are the backbone of our economy. Small businesses are the backbone. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy. Small businesses are the...
And this is no different. And then what also came out on this report is that the labor market is still tight. There was a drop in unemployment applications by 1,000 to bring it to 205,000. And so with that being said, we know that the labor market being so tight, the Fed has said it over and over and over again. We need unemployment to go up. There will be unemployment. We have seen Netflix, Amazon, Walmart. We've seen tons of these tech companies come out and say, we are cutting jobs.
I'm fired, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
We've seen banking, Wells Fargo. We've seen, all types of tech and fintech and banking, and definitely anything in the housing market. We've seen a drop in jobs, right? And this is going to bleed over. I know. A lot of people are like, Orlando, I'm not in tech, so I'm not worried about it. But you should, because it always starts in one sector and bleeds over to more sectors. It's not just going to be contained to the tech industry. It's just not going to be contained to the banking or home or mortgage servicers. It's not going to be contained to just that. It's going to bleed over into retail. It's going to bleed over into engineering. Is going to bleed over into all of those things to your job. It's going to bleed over, guys, and you have to be prepared for that. And then if we take a look at this chart here, we see it's going up, 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 inflation going up, and then you can see it's going down. And then you can see the 6.5 and the 5.7, and that is in the month of December. So we are dropping down. But the question is, what happens when we get to the very, very hard times? What will the Fed do? And what will January look like? What will January? Will we see a bigger decrease by that 0.6, or will it be even more? In my opinion, I think we'll probably still drop down to that 6%. But I think at that point, between 5 and 6, like I said, it's going to get tough for the Fed to see meaningful results without pushing up the rates. That's just my opinion, guys. But we will see what happens. But here is the thing. Here is the real question of what you come here for, which is, how is this going to affect housing, Orlando?
Bingo!
Well, I'm telling you this, guys, it's going to continue to affect housing in the way that most people on this channel want it to, which is prices are still going to drop. We still have to get into the springtime where I think a bunch of inventory is going to land on the market, and we'll start seeing more price cuts continue to happen as rate increases continue to go up. And I believe everything is going to be tightening when it comes to the economy. I think there will be more job losses. I also do believe the economy itself will be shrinking and won't be as fluent as it is right now, which in some situations, and get ready for this, guys, and this is the reason why I'm so animated about this, is make sure that you have everything together, guys, because when an economy is down, yes, you get the price cuts. Yes, there will be some job losses, but credit isn't available like it is right now. Right now, you can go get a credit card and they easily approve you and all this other stuff, because now everything is kind of lax. Everything credit-wise is lax. But when the economy starts shrinking and we get into what the government would call a full-blown recession, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be tougher and tougher and tougher to apply for these mortgages. And the only way that you will get approved for these is if that you have everything together. If you have the down payment, your credit is together, your debt is paid down, you have a savings account. All of these things matter, guys, along with the home that has dropped in price. All of these things will put you in the best position to get the home that you want, guys. That is what I'm saying. That includes the rental property. That includes whatever you're trying to do in real estate. You have to get ready for this, guys, because I'm telling you, if you don't do this, it will pass you by. You will miss the opportunity if you don't sit on the sidelines with a purpose. And I say this over and over, and I know some of you guys are like, Orlando, I get it, but I have to say it over and over. Sit on the sidelines with a purpose. Get your stuff together. Make sure that you have everything in working order, ready to go. So 2023 is going to be an exciting year, guys.
It's going to be so much fun.
Let's see. I can't wait to see how this all pans out. I think we're in a good position, guys. I think we are. I want to hear in the comments, have you guys been seeing price drops in your area? How many people are dropping the prices? How many neighbors are coming to you saying to you like, oh, I want to put my house on the market when springtime comes? I think when springtime comes into that summertime, we will see more people drop and the inventory will rise. I think some great deals will be there, but we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball, so this is all opinion, guys. But when we get closer and closer to it, you can come to this channel and get the information you need. So like I always say, guys, you can't get everything from this one video. I need you to watch this video. You will learn about the housing market, get into your first rental property, and I promise you, you will get the information that you need. See you on the next one. Thanks.